Hi everybody, Alex Deployer from Expert Forex, and I hope this video gives you lots of money-making Forex trading ideas. This morning I received a very interesting email from one of our clients, and that is basically why I am making this particular video. We're going to be looking at a special EA that meets this client's needs. But before that, I just want to go through a couple of factors that a lot of people don't take into account when they create expectations for their EAs. First, let's have a look at the Forex market. You only have to look at any chart of the Forex market to be convinced of two things. The market is volatile, it goes up and down all the time, and it is inconsistent. We can't tell when it's going to turn or when it's going to continue a trend. There are some signs, but on the whole it's fairly inconsistent. So we're dealing with a volatile, inconsistent market. It can trade sideways for a week and then suddenly burst out into a 200 pip trend and then go to sleep again, or reverse. We never know what's going to happen. It could even continue after the 200 pip trend. So very unpredictable, inconsistent and volatile market. Secondly, just a little bit about EAs. A lot of people don't realize, but EAs, or expert advisors or trading robots, have severe limitations in that they have to average the trading results or trading techniques over a long period of time, no matter what the market is doing, whether it's trading sideways, going up in extended trends, or reversing very strongly. The EA has to trade in such a way that it averages the results of all those market conditions, taking the entry and exit criteria into account. Because the EA might not be determining exact stops and exact targets and exact entries, you are getting average results or compromised results. It also takes a high level of expertise and competence to manage EAs. You should have a farm of EAs, a number of EAs, 6 or 7, and you should be trading them in such a way that you control your risk of the entire portfolio. Some will fail, some will succeed. So just to summarize, to be successful at Forex trading takes considerable above average trading skills and an above average trading psychology. You must be able to take losers on the chin and move forward. Now, the email I got from my client today says he's looking for a stable EA that will produce 20% every month. So if you think you can find an EA that can produce 1% a day, or 5% a week, or 20% a month, or 240% a year, your expectations are highly unrealistic. You're using inferior tools to trade a highly volatile, inconsistent market, and you are looking for consistent results. Nobody gets consistent results. Even the best traders will tell you they trade at between 40% and 60% success rate. They have losing weeks, some have losing months, and you just have to ride the good periods with the bad periods. So if you're looking for consistency in income, the Forex market is not for you. You may have allowed yourself to be misled in this area, or you just plainly have unrealistic expectations which you haven't thought through at all. Or whatever you're smoking, I want some too, because it must be very good. So what do you have to do? Firstly, you have to take a step back and say, have realistic expectations. Your expectations cannot be based on consistency. You're going to have failing periods, you're going to have failing systems. There is going to be a period of what we call drawdowns, and there's going to be a period of gains. That's how the Forex market works, and that's how trading works. You cannot anticipate a change in the market until it has actually happened, and then you have to respond, and you can lose a lot of money in that little period when it's changing. All right, so let's look at a possible solution. So over the years, I have particularly been looking at random systems that don't require you to give any input into the direction of the trade or how it is managed. Truly almost set and forget type of arrangement. Now we've got a few EAs that are based on those kind of things, and our earlier one was the no-stop hedged grid system, which traded quite well in those days. It still does, but it has become less effective in the lower volatility of today's market. We've brought out a number of concepts like that, but the most recent one is the time of day hedged EA. Now this EA is quite special in that it almost works with any currency, any setting, and time frames don't really matter. As you may know, over 1,000 of our clients have tested this EA, and only 3 have had temporary negative results after 1 month of testing. So this EA is the closest that we can get to mindless trading. In other words, random trading, where the entries do not matter and the EA will be successful anyway. I must, however, warn you, as I discussed previously, when you start an EA, it's very important that you get favorable marketing conditions at the start of an EA. If you start an EA under bad conditions, you will have a drawdown and you could even lose your account. That applies to all EAs. So any EA will have winning periods and losing periods. What you're looking for is an EA that over a long period of time will have a winning result and control risk. So let's have a very quick look at the time of day hedged. Right, so the time of day hedging EA is basically a risk-free deal. What we're saying is that you purchase the EA, you test it for a month. If you're unsuccessful during that month, we will pay you 120% back. And if you're successful, you will have discovered a great EA and you can use it into the future. So it is really a no-lose offer. Now, of the over 1,000 clients that have taken up this offer, only 3 have claimed their guaranteed refund. And those 3 were only temporarily in the negative at the time that they made the claim. So it is a very robust EA, and the average trader can do quite well taking the EA and just trading it on the default settings. If you, however, have got EA trading skills and can optimize and test this EA to a larger degree, you will be in a position to really generate potentially above average results. Now, how this EA works is very simple. It enters a buy and a sell at the same time every day, and by using a series of following stops, break-even stops, and a few other advanced trailing stops, it makes the best of the good deals, and it also protects the losses in the negative deals. Now, the success rate for this type of EA is pretty high and is normally over 70%. So that's quite strange. You enter a buy and a sell and yet you have a 70% success rate. That's the key behind this particular EA. As you can see, there are a number of videos on this particular web page which you can look at before you purchase the EA, and that will give you a lot more information about how to use the EA and the principles it uses. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've tried to make the point that the Forex market is not that easy. There's a lot of inconsistencies. There's a lot of volatility in the market. The tools that we use sometimes aren't the greatest, but if we can find one that really works well, that makes the job all that much better. So please just use the links provided in the video, as well as the links in the description of the video. The description is normally just below the video on the YouTube website, so please use that. It will be a clickable link, and you can go to this particular page that I'm showing right now for more information. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio. Thanks for watching this video. If you've liked it, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and click the bell. But most importantly, share this video. You can do this in many ways. Message your friends, send them emails, or share it on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and those kind of places. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.